Welcome back. In this video I'm going to be going over locking content. Now I'm on a page, it's the same for posts as well. When you install WPC's Viral, there'll be an icon on the editor, and there's also down below the editor a action options section. Now I'll go over the options in a little bit. So if we click the icon, it will present this pop-up, and within this pop-up from the drop down there's some force codes. If we choose the first force code, which is the first one that should be used with any post, and click OK, it will insert it into the editor. Now between each force code is where you need to put your locked content. So any content that you put between these force codes will be hidden on the post or page. While you add these force codes in, you need to as well activate the lock. Now activating the lock, basically you can assign an autoresponder as well. The SEO and default are in basically the local autoresponder, which you can add your new ones here. So you'll see SEO, my SEO content. So posts with SEO content on, I can actually link and gain subscribers which are targeted to those posts. Now below here as well, you'll see there's a false tab. Now each of these tabs relates to the actual force codes in this icon drop down section rather. Now if I go back here, you'll see that there's also a number here which is the visitors that are needed to unlock the content. So depending on what force code and at what stage you're using, as you'll see, this one's 5, this one's 10, 15, etc. So you can change this number to down to whatever you like, but each one is worth one visitor. Then here you can actually upload an image which will show on the locked content. So in place of the content that you've placed here, it will show an image, and that image can be uploaded here to hide your content. You can also add a link to that image which has nothing really to do with the locked content, but if anyone clicks that image, then they'll be sent to the page that you've added here. Now on the actual settings, you've actually got a lockbox style as well. Okay, now the lockbox style can be changed from the default one that you set in the settings on each post or page. Now depending on what style you choose, if you override it by adding an image, then it will only be the font and the share icons that are used. You can as well assign bots to allow or disallow on each post or page, and then you've got an info tab and an example. I'll cover this post section in another separate video. Now if I actually update the post, you'll notice that I haven't added any images, I haven't put anything or changed anything down here. I've just activated the lock and assigned my list. Now if I go to the front end and I refresh the page, you'll see that we have one lock here. Okay, this is the main lock that will be on the page. If we go back to the back end, I can actually change the style. As you can see, that style now is represented on the front end because I haven't uploaded an image here. So the whole system is taking care of that. Now from this back end, I can as well add in more shortcodes if I prefer. So each force code, then between that force I would add my content, and each time I add a force it will lock the post or page, and you can do that up to 6 times. So if I update now, on the front now we'll see 2 locks are in place, and that is basically how you would lock your content. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.